What? Oh. What? Why did he resign? Um, he goes back. Trade and trade. King goes up, knight check. King here takes here. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Wow. E5 is the move here. Oh wow, that's quite impressive. He knew it. Oh shoot. Okay. Next one. Uh-oh. God. Wait, do I have this intermezzo? And then this is a check. Yeah, this move was not needed. Knight f3, he just takes the pawn. Get the pieces out, castle, done. Okay. Can't remember how it goes. Is it? Maybe. Wait. Knight b7 wins the pawn here. It felt something was wrong with his move. He has to trade the queens. Probably not. What is he actually planning? And what is he actually threatening? He's fast. Good game. First we need to analyze it, and then if he's around, We'll play another one. Yeah. I thought these moves were right. Knight a5, yes. Rook c8 was a mistake. It allowed me to win a pawn. Super simple. This move was not necessary. I just did it. It gave me a pawn, but yeah, later I had a simple advantage. Yeah. Okay, good game. Rematch. Hey, 3 viewers, welcome to the stream. Knight f3. d5. And we go e6 to protect. Castles. Uh-oh. Mouse slip. Mouse slip alert. King f1 was not intentional for sure. Oh, he took it. Alright. So he took it, huh? That's under our radar now. No, this move doesn't work. He's not castled. Oh, he might be in trouble actually. We go e4 or there. I have knight d5 hitting the knight and the bishop. And the story doesn't end here. Now we get knight b6 hitting the pawn. He might push it and then we get knight d5. And if we get the bishop, we might get the pawn. Okay. And what if I simply capture the pawn? Yeah. b5. He has knight e5 after that. Does he? No, no, no. I doubt it. I doubt it. Gobble. Push. Protect everything. He goes knight e5. I'll go queen takes d4. It's a fork. That's the problem of his mouse slip. Yes, that was needed. But do I have f6 now? Controls these two threads. In some positions, this is annoying. Tempo. Oh. If you take it. Bishop takes. Yeah. Bishop here first. He's planning to go knight to e4. I get his point. Or bishop e4. Or this. Probably we have e5 here. Goes knight e4, we might have bishop f5. Takes the queen, we take his queen, hitting this. Yeah, probably I made a mistake. Bishop here, knight here, takes. Rook here. That was quite unnecessary. Let's go back. Okay. Now I just need to switch the knight like this. And it would be a fantastic piece. And then the rook will enter and everybody enters. It's entry time. Outpost. Outpost alert. Oh, he might have a sacrifice here. I just realized. Rook takes. He has rook takes. He didn't see it. But what if? What if? Never mind. Wait, he still has that move. Oh, he sees my threat. He's protecting this. So definitely he's good. What if I go here? Oh. Here? Okay. Here? Take. Wow. Pretty good game. That was fun. Cheap viewers. Oh, yes, I get it, pal. I get it. Thank you so much for your comment. Here, d4, knight out, bishop, back, queen, castles. Wait, g4. Oh, really? That quick, huh? Oh, wow. Oh, the knight doesn't have any good retreat square. Oh my god, he tricked me. Now he's pissed off. He's going to checkmate me now. Yeah, I messed up my opening. That's how it is. Oof. Okay. Ah, he has this move. I just want peace. I just want to win a piece. Oh, he has this move. This move alert. When I take, he has a check. I'm in big trouble. Yes. I have to do this. Shoot, he has this check. Come on. Oh my god. And the threat is something. It's threatening something for sure. Yeah, this one is winning. Don't have a way out here. I just messed up my opening completely. Yeah, I was toast for a long time. F3, knight b6, and I have to go f3, right? Knight b6. What? I had to go queen f2? So that I meet this with knight a5 or knight c5. I get it. Knight a5 traps the queen. Oh wow. Good stuff. Good game, pal. Hey, I'm doing well. Hello. Greg. Welcome to the stream. If you want to play, make sure to follow and send me a game request. Candidate Master. Knight out. Protect it. E3 might be met with e6. Bishop, castles, b6, developing the bishop, hitting the center. Oh my god. c4, bishop takes h7, knight takes, rook h3, what? Wait, c4, knight takes d7, queen takes d7, bishop f6, bishop f6, bishop h7, king h7, rook h3, king g8, queen h5, and I'm toast. Oh, come on. That's god level prep. Knight e4. He'll take with the bishop. But wait, it hits the rook, so then I get this move in and I might be okay. It's not all lost yet. I'm aiming for the c2 pawn. I can go b4, but come on. Who plays b4? What if bishop a6? Bishop here. Okay. I might have plans of this. C3. What if I go here? Then here. Then here. With the plan to give a check and take this pawn. Oh, that was quite good. G5. Here, putting pressure. Let's see how he deals with that. Uh-oh. Fork alert. Forky, forky. Forky, forky. Ah, he has a check at the end, but still I'll take it. I know you have a check, pal. You can do this. Oh, he didn't go for it. Okay. Checkmate. Checkmate. And he had some pretty good understanding of the position. Oh, b6 is not good. I know c5 is a move, but after c5, knight e5, c4, say knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes. Oh yeah, he has not castled, so there is no shenanigans here. So I had to do this way before. That's the point. I'm playing with the followers, my friend. If you're following on Twitch, we can play. Or if you're following on YouTube. Alrighty, d5. Knight out. Trade. Bishop out. Trade. Push. Go after the pawn. Just go after the pawn. Oh my god. Good lord, he knows it. Castle. Ah, shoo. He knows that as well. Wait, is this... What is this guy? He's a beast. He saw that so fast. Might be a strong player, you never know. Might be a strong player. Might be. Okay. Yes. I know that. He played e6. Oh my god. And now he's threatening all sorts of sacrifices. Here. Here. Take. Queen takes. Yep. Am I trapped? Am I trapped? Let's go here. Bishop e3. Good move. Overall, he has played quite well. For viewers, say hi in the chat. What you guys doing? Let's enter. That's a permanent weakness. I'll need to continue to babysit that. That's no good. I don't know what I'm doing, probably here. And still that does nothing, the queen continues to protect. Oh my god. Here. Oh, that loses this pawn. Shoot. Uh-oh. Mayday. 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 Here. How fast he sees all the tactics. That's incredible. Oh wow. Look at this, so fast. Fast and furious. Just give me the pawn. Am I asking for a lot? Oh shoot, he sees that as well. I had some tricks in mind, and he saw that as well. What? He saw that as well? I have to flag him, sadly. It's pretty sad. Yeah, his next level. He played exceptionally well for 2380. Yes, but definitely here it's my mistake that I didn't see that he was threatening knight takes, followed by queen takes knight. He was quite fast in spotting tactics. Wait, and if I go here, how does he protect both of them? Oh, by moving the bishop, of course. Here. Still, it looks a little bit tricky. He has to see knight b3. And in this position, yeah, that's not good. Oh, I'm looking at queen h4. Can't resist. Let's go here. h3. Bishop takes. Pawn takes. Check. Sadly, I don't see the mate. I'm looking at this. Bishop takes. No. Queen takes, bishop takes, king h1. And sadly, there's no knight I can get to g3, otherwise it would be a checkmate. Wait, if I go knight f2, it hits the queen. But then he has knight d6, deflecting. Bishop takes, queen takes. And he might be doing okay. Oh, so close. Knight takes, pawn takes. I have to do this. Can't resist. If I lose, I lose. Oh. Threatening checkmate. He takes, I'll take. I'm still threatening checkmate. And he might need to give up his queen. But at the end he gets my rook, so I don't know who benefits from all this. I have a queen, so definitely I have more chances. Yeah, he gets my bishop. Fine, I'll still take this position. Oh. Check. Is his knight trapped? He can go here. But for how long it's going to survive? Oh, this move. Probably he's planning to give 2 pieces. Probably. Oh. Don't pre-move. Just let me win. Okay, good game. There's one brilliance in this one. Yeah, I had to go for queen h4. I just had to do this. And the engine likes it. I messed up here. I was supposed to go h5. Wow. And after g5. Then knight g4, because then if the queen takes, then it's this. Okay, I didn't see that. Uh-oh, it's a mouse slip. I believe this is a move in some positions. F5, shoot. I'll castle this side. Uh-oh, it's not looking good. And if I go here, you take me, I take you. And then his bishop a2, but king a1. Queen b3, queen d4. Yes. I'm threatening this. Oh no, I'm not. So I'm down a pawn. It's okay. I'm just down a pawn. I'll generate my own passed pawn. Oh, he wants to play this way, huh? But if he wants to play this way, then it might be drawish. It was drawish. Oh, okay. I'll take it. It's a draw. Okay. Accepted. आ जाओ. हाँ. Okie dokie. Let's play this one. Okay. Wow. Just wow. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. By practicing, but you can play me. I'm playing the followers. If you want to play me, definitely you can. And how you can be like me, that's a good question. A lot of practice, a lot of chess. That's how it works. And once again, thank you so much for the for the follow, my friend. Let me know if the audio is okay. Please tell me if the music is fine. Just let me know. Checkmate Assassin. Welcome to the stream. Is he planning knight e4? Probably yes. Uh-oh. I might be in trouble. I don't want to play this move, but I'm going to. Yes, I just castled in this position. I had no choice. And I am still pinned. That's quite annoying. I'm getting outplayed. Yes, for sure. Checkmate Assassin, you can play with me. Will you get master title? Okay, what is low? Please let me know. Is my audio low? Oh shoot. Let me know. Now is fine? Is it okay now? I have 29 seconds. Attacking the knight. And now is it good? And Checkmate Assassin, you can send me game request to my profile. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Oh, it's a checkmate, isn't it? Knight g3? Why is it not checkmating me? And it's a check. He had a checkmate, but he had different ways to win. He's winning regardless. I have 5 seconds, come on. No way I'm surviving this. I'll get checkmated here on g1. Okay, good game, pal. Very good game. And Checkmate Assassin. 3+0 unrated. Please go ahead. 3+0 unrated. I'm waiting for you. You know my username. It's a Dark Knight Show on chess.com. You can add me in your friend list if you want to. Okie dokie, I'm here. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Juniao, welcome to the stream, pal. If you would like to play, please send me a game request. It's 3+0 unrated to my profile. You know my username. It's Dark Knight Show. Checkmate Assassin from Jamaica. Welcome to the stream. Alright, here we go. d4, d5, e6, knight out. Bishop g5. Probably I can capture the pawn. Oh, he goes e4. Probably c5. The move is here. He can go e5, trying to put pressure on the pinned piece. But I can capture. He captures, I'll capture back, and his bishop and his knight will be hanging. He captures this way, but he has to take care of his piece and have a check. Probably he has to block with the knight. Probably I have this c3 move and developing the knight, protecting the bishop. I'm threatening the knight, and if the knight moves, then I'm planning to push it and check the king again. I'm not sure how good it is for me, but it looks okay. It looks playable. Oh, he castles. Take the knight. I'll just capture the pawn. Keep it safe and simple, no complications. Castle. He takes the knight. I'll try to insert this check with queen d3. Not sure if I'm benefiting in any way, but just trying to keep it simple. And why giving this check is important, because if I simply take it, yeah, and I'm materially up, and he'll get this pawn back for sure. And the question is, should I be trading? I have two bishops. I'll try to keep the bishops for now. It's not an amazing advantage for me. With the two bishops, his knight is fine. I'll try to get this bishop on an outpost, putting pressure on the pawn, and trying to grab more space. And more space. I'll go here, looking at the king, aiming for some tricks, and he doesn't fall into my tricks, so he's clever for sure. I'll go here, bishop d4, try to find another route for his king, towards his king. Yes, for sure, Junior. I see your chat now. Yes, please. Next game, you can send me a game request with 3+0 unrated time control. You can send it now if you want to. Here, but wait. I can try to dislodge these pieces. If the rook moves away, then I can capture the knight. And this move threatens the pawn and the knight. So he has to go forward, but going forward still leads to this move, and then this move pins the knight, wins the knight. But he fought quite well. Checkmate assassin. You fought well. And this is my opening prep. In the meantime, Junior, if you want to send me game request, go ahead. Checkmate assassin. If you want a rematch, we can play the next game after Junior if you'd like. And I'll quickly explain this position. Junior, you can send me game request. So, alrighty, I see your game request. I'll accept it in a moment. So here, that's my opening prep. Here in this position, first of all, the first takeaway could be for you, if you want to avoid all the complications, all the opening preparation, checkmate assassin. If you're playing with the white pieces, you can play the exchange right away. You can capture the pawn. It's pretty simple. You know it, I know. But you also know you're a strong player, and you know in some positions this is not a good move. D takes c4 is not good because later you can go e4 and pick up the pawn. But in this specific variation, after bishop g5, this move actually works. You have to go e3 instead of e4 to win the pawn back. And you need to know theory. So to avoid all the complications, if you want, you can simply capture the pawn and then get the bishop out, and then you'll have a lot less complications to deal with. And then later you get the bishop out, knight out, this way, castle. Later you have plans of minority attack with a3 b4, or you can go for a central push with your pawns. There are different plans in that position, but you know what. Checkmate assassin, you're strong. I could sense it. 1950 rapid is good. Very good. And at some point I'll play simultaneous, and definitely will play rapid as well. And yes, Juniao, if you want to send me game request, if you'd like to try one more time, please. But pretty good game. Very well fought. Checkmate assassin. Good game, pal. And if you want a rematch, we can get a rematch as well after Juniao. And let me know if you have any questions regarding any game. If you have a specific game for analysis, you can send me the link to that game on chess.com, and we can try to quickly analyze it live on stream. So you can just paste the link or send me on my email somewhere where I can access the link. And Juniao, alrighty. Yes, how can I add you? Oh, yes, you can directly message me. I can add you to my friend list on chess.com. Yes, I've sent a request. In the meantime, here we go. WKWK181 Olympic. Alright, d4 d5, c4 e6, queen's gambit declined, knight out, knight out. Yeah, he's playing it safe. What should I do? If I capture, he'll capture and win a tempo. Fine, I'll do it. Now I'll try to go b5, trying to win the tempo back. And then I'll try to trade my weak c-pawn. Why it was weak? It was not well placed here on c7. Why not well placed on c7? Many reasons. It was on an open file. In the long run it could become a target, so... And in simple words, trading a flank pawn for a central pawn is generally not a bad idea, right? And any game, if you want to analyze, you can directly send me to my chess.com messages and I'll explain it to you for sure. b3, b3, I can get the knight out and develop. He can develop as well. It's developing phase. Alright, I'll take back. And then I'm going to castle. a3, fine. He might be willing to go b4. e4 is direct assault. I believe this is a move. The idea is to plug the knight to e5. Yes, it's not a good outpost. I know. In the long run, it might not benefit me, but in the short run, it might benefit me. Bishop f4. How about bishop f6? I have some ideas here. My idea was to take the bishop before, but then I switched plans. Yes? Let's see how he's willing to handle this pressure. Yes, he's doing quite well. Wait, do I have this? Probably not, because he has rook c7. If I go bishop b2, wait. Here, we'll go g3. g3, I'll go queen f3. He'll go bishop e2. I'm not sure if it's good for me. Yeah, I'll go queen h6. Oh, no mercy. No mercy, pal. Waiting move. Wow, quite impressive. Saying hello to the bishop. Oh, I had hoped for something, but he has performed quite well. Bishop e3. Oh, no. This allows a trick. This allows this. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He's outplayed me. I didn't see my bishop was hanging at the end. Wow, good game. WKWK181. Juniao on Twitch. You've been playing for 2 months? Wow. I've added you to Twitch. Good game, brother. Juniao, you played exceptionally well. That was exceptionally well played game. Very good game. Very good game. Checkmate Assassin, I've already sent you a friend request. If you want to send me, if anyone who's willing to analyze the game, just send me a message with the link of the game that you've played on chess.com for instructive purposes for everyone. In the meantime, I'll quickly analyze this game. You see, queens can be declined, and WK plays the move e3, keeping it safe, protecting his flank pawn. And still I took it. Engine doesn't like it that much, but still I took it. My idea was to win the tempo back that I was losing later. And later I traded my flank pawn for the central pawn. This was all going well. Yes, here it was fine. It says bishop f6 is a fine move as well. I was just trying to avoid getting attacked by this pawn, and later there are some long term attacks after knight g5 if I'm not careful. So I played this knight g4 move. This is a key move. This is a temporary blockade. This is a concept of temporary blockade. Yes, please go ahead on chess.com, send me a message. And you see, this one, e5 square, is a temporary outpost, and And why it's temporary? Because after the trade, later it can get kicked, but he doesn't have time to kick it right now. And he knows it. That's how the line goes. Bishop f6, trade happened. I went queen f6, queen f4, threatening checkmate. I was just trying to create weaknesses in his position. I had two bishops. My plan was just create weaknesses. And the engine says I had a good position. And in this position, the engine says I had this move. And under time pressure, I didn't calculate it that deeply, because here you need to calculate. At least you have a draw, I know. But here I have to see that I can go here. And after the rook moves, oh right, the bishop's in trouble. Oh, I can simply take the bishop. What am I talking about? Yes, I get it. I had a sacrifice. Checkmate assassin, I see your game request. I'll accept it in a moment. And later I was just playing super solid. Yes, this was my mistake. Here I took it, and this allowed the knight to get active and control all my counterplay. And it might look like a simple trade. Observe the details here. It looks very simple trade, that just a pawn for pawn, and if I don't do anything, my pawn will be lost. But see how well the engine shows to handle this position. It says go g5. Why? You can attack on the king side, because you know your pieces are looking at that side of the board. White's pieces are not completely focusing on the king side to take advantage of the weaknesses that you're creating, and you have a queen here to defend your position. And you see, engine says chuck this pawn. Just let him capture and win the pawn. And this knight is not that big of a problem for black compared to a knight here, because the knight can go here and blockade my bishop. You see how these minute details play out. And then in this position it just says continue to play from here. It says queen e3 and just threaten this pawn here. You have, in simple words, engine says this pawn is not worth the activity of the two bishops. This trade stops all my counterplay that I had in this position. And just because of this trade, I had to try these tricks. And later I made a mistake where my bishop was hanging, and computer says it's not lost for me. At the end it's fine, but that's the key takeaway from that. Okie dokie. So now I'll get back to live chess. Checkmate assassin, game request accepted, and thank you so much for the game once again. Juniao, good game, pal. Okie dokie. E4, e6, d4, knight out. Protecting the pawn. Knight f3. Develop the bishop. Castle. Developing more pieces. Alright, let's keep it safe. Pushing is an idea. Probably let's push. He goes c5, he goes c3. His bishop will be locked for a moment, unless until he plays bishop to a6. c3. Attack. The center is locked. When the center is locked, you can attack the flanks. Of course, you need to have good development on that side for sure. Alright, he's locking down the position. Locking down the center completely means he'll be attacking the queen side with his pieces. I'll be attacking the king side. How do you know that? Because of the pawn structure. Okay. So now I'll continue to attack, and he can capture the pawn, but that opens my bishop. stopping his attack for the moment. Here. If he goes b5, we'll trade and then trade the rooks. Do I have a tempo by any chance? With bishop g5, the knight moved, opened this diagonal for my bishop. If I trade it, it gives me this pawn. Ah, he says I don't have time for that. Got it. No, I can't trade this. Trading benefits him for sure. And this trade will lead to a weakness and another weakness. And in the long run, I'll try to pressure the weaknesses. Yes. g4, hitting the knight. The knight goes back, but that allows me to capture the pawn. So you see, this one is instructive. This game is it was an honor to play with someone as good as you. Well, actually, you played quite well, Junyao. The pleasure is all mine. Good game, pal. And in this one, we are just attacking the weaknesses that we have created. Queen joins, the rook joins, triple on this line and continue to put pressure. You see the bishop. Oh. You know, I'm playing it on my instinct, this one. It should be a good move. I can't believe that this is not a good move. Oh yeah, this one. Oh, I miscalculated. But it should be okay. Knight e6 threatens checkmate and the queen, so he has to take. He has to take. And if the king steps on this line, then I'll move the king up. Oh no, there are other things happening here actually. The bishop joins with the check. Queen joins with a check. I know this is winning, but I just want to confirm how. Probably f4 should do it. If the knight moves, he gets checkmated on g6. He should try a rook move, yes. But does this lead to a checkmate? It does. Good game, checkmate assassin. That was instructive as well. Good game. And what's the takeaway? Let's talk about it. Let's remove the glasses. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Wow, it's so bright without the glasses. So, good game, bro. I'll just quickly explain this position to you, just a moment. So, you see, we have a French defense, and in French defense, since you have already invested a tempo on e6, later flanking the bishop might lead to one extra tempo being invested on the development of your bishop, and also in the long run, your opponent might have attacking opportunities. So, of course, you know how this line goes. You can get the knight out, and later the bishop develops on this diagonal, and then the game continues. But then the instructive part happens later. Especially After you have locked the center completely with pushing the pawn locks the center, and locking the center means in the long run my pawn structure aiming at this side of the board will continue to attack your king side, and you have to focus on the queen side because that's where you have space. You attack where you have more space, more material, more development, right? So this locking down of the position gave me a green signal, go all in, so push the pawn, and of course taking this splits the pawns and temporarily stopped the attack. The real purpose was just to trade the rooks so that the rook is not, stuck in the corner doing nothing. It was not joining the attack on the king side. So knight f1, bishop joins, and then f6. I played this move myself, and definitely before you push a pawn, always you want to check what weaknesses you're creating. And there were two weak pawns. And you know the definition of a weak pawn. A pawn that cannot be protected by its fellow pawns is a weak pawn. And that's what I did. And then took this pawn, and then this was just purely played on the basis of instinct, reason, because you see this bishop is out of the game, the rook is out of the game. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces already attacking the king. The queen is not joining the defense. In simple words, white has more material advantage on this side of the board. So just give up the rook on the basis of positional instinct, positional understanding, and then from here the queen joins, the knight joins. Yeah, honestly I thought knight e6 was GG. I didn't see the knight here for some reason. I thought it's threatening the queen and threatening checkmate, it's game over. But then later, fundamentally the position was strong, the pieces were enough to checkmate. So it's a good game, but of course, you're a strong player, you're 2000 rapid and close to 2000 rapid, and then you see what you want to do. You want to have a proper opening repertoire. If you're going to say that playing the move f6 was the culprit and you should not have played f6 and it would be alright, that would be injustice. You want to play the openings as per the norms, as per what the GMs play, the strong players play. That is, you don't go g6, you just attack the center with c5 or develop the knight. There are many options here. You can study the openings, there are different resources, but yes. Hey NATO, against Rush, there's a few lines. Usually they play c5, bishop e7 is a valid line. Hey, not Pabu, bishop e7 is a valid line, and technically so is a6. Yes, you're right. Yes, for sure. Welcome to the stream and thank you so much for the follow, pal. And if you would like to send me a game request, please go ahead and send 3+0 game request. But yes, probably bishop e7 is a move here, a6, all these moves, but not g6. This is what you want to take away and build your opening repertoire. You're already 2000. 2000s should have an opening repertoire. That's my take for sure. I was stuck at 1900, 2000, and opening repertoire really helped me for sure. So please build an opening repertoire using chessbase, chess.com, any website. Okie dokie. The next one, who would like to play the next game? Good game, pal. It's too early for me to play chess right now. Okay. Alright, so shall I play someone else, and would you guys like to watch? And I was also planning to create content. Trust me, if you started 2 months ago and you're playing that good, that's extremely impressive. I must tell you that. Yeah, that's my honest take. That's very impressive. I'm doing lessons full-time for past 5 years as a chess coach on chess.com. This is my alt account, and if you're playing that well in 2 months, hats off. Pretty good work, pal. Okie dokie. So now, let's try to find an opponent. Just root for me that I survived this game. Sicilian defense. He plays c3. I'll go d5. Trade d4. I believe I can trade and go e5 and trade the central pawns, and I can take this and queen e6 check. He has to play a move like queen e3. Bishop e2 is a move, I know, but if he goes queen a4, I believe I have bishop c5, and if he castles, I can take this bishop. Rook e1 doesn't pin. Alright, he plays safe. Here, how does it go? You know, let's just keep it simple. Get the bishop out, castle, get the rook to d8, and let's see where he puts the queen. Wait, no. Is it okay to do this? Can I use this as a weakness in the long run? I was planning to do this and this. It doesn't work. You know, let's do it. Bishop g4. I don't know what I'm doing. If I take it, it doesn't benefit me. Oh, come on. I have to go here and then go after the pawn. Why did I play bishop g4? That was quite foolish of me. And bishop c2, he has bishop c4, and then a knight a5, rook a4. That's not good. Let's do it. I'm burning too much clock. Knight e4. Oh, he's planning to destroy my pawn structure, huh? He doesn't want me to... He doesn't want my king to live happily here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mayday, mayday, mayday. I'll let him take this pawn. I'll go after this. Active defense. You don't want to go passive with this move. Oh. He's going after this, huh? Alright. It's a draw, I know. One pawn up is not anything worth considering here, but I'll try to make moves. That's it. That's the plan. Just make moves. Just make moves. Rook d7, stopping entry of the rook, trading the rooks. Yeah, it's a draw. It's drawish position, but you never give up, right? So I know my pawns are on light squares. That's not good. Uh-oh. Yeah. F4. Oh, he'll protect it this way. Come on. Don't do this to me. Just let me win. I'm so innocent. Here. Trying to generate a passed pawn. I just want peace. And a passed pawn. He has to babysit. I'm not going to push this pawn for sure. Wait, should I switch gears and go to this side? Oh. Oh, come on. Yeah, he's fast enough. All the tempi that I invested were wasted. And it's a draw. It's a draw. Alright, let's just make it official. Yes. So it was a draw from the very beginning. Alrighty, that's how it is. Yeah, Yeah, I wasted a few tempi. That's my bad. You're saying I'm playing wrong though. I don't know. No lines really. I'm just good at finding tactics. Okay. Alright. For sure. You're playing using tactics and that's quite good strategy in the beginning. But later you will need to know the opening, because what will happen is, since you have reached around 2000, the mistakes that will happen later in the game, openings might be responsible for that. Because you're good tactically, that means you're not going to make tactical mistakes. That means positional ideas will be important for your improvement. So opening preparation will be needed. You're not playing wrong, but yes, definitely g6 was suboptimal compared to the main lines. That's why the main lines are called the main lines, right? Okie dokie, Vietnam. Bishop e7, bishop e6, bishop e7, castles. Uh-oh. I was supposed to take it. I pre-moved. No, I don't know. No lines really. I'm just good at my tactics. Yes. Mayday. He's going to go f5. Yes, thank you so much. He didn't push the pawn. He was quite kind enough. How does it go? Probably d5 is a move in these types of positions. He pushes. If he trades, then we trade. And then we trade. And then we trade. And then we don't trade. Then we don't trade. Okay. Sure. Yes. Oh, he gets knight c5. Luckily he didn't play that move. Bishop e7. Bishop c6. Rook takes. Knight d4 might be something for him. I should get the king closer to the entire towards the key point of the board. That's the key part of the board right now. That's where his pieces are aiming. Yes. What do we do? f5 feels like a good initiative. Oh, wait, what? What am I missing? Why did he do that? Why would he do that? I know, but don't I have this move? Probably he made a mistake. Here. Do I have this? Yeah, he let me win a pawn. I mean a piece, entire piece. So I know Queen's Game declined Jobava London. I'm still working on Sicilian. I know for French it's bishop 7. I don't know some lines. Oh, in some lines you fianchetto the bishop. Okay. Probably. Yeah, there might be some lines where you fianchetto the bishop. But yes, make sure, if you want an advice, then my advice would be make sure to save your opening preparation. And if you're saving it, then you just need to recheck when you have played a game. If you forgot the opening prep or what the better line is, and then save the better line. Just save. Learn, save, repeat. That's what I always say in my lessons. Learn, save, repeat. Yeah. This is not even an opening that I play. Why did I do that? I don't know. A5. F4 probably. I know he gets this square, but I still control this one, and it just feels that it should work based on the past games. I know I've created humongous weaknesses, and just a moment back we were talking about weaknesses and not to create weaknesses. I know. I'm intentionally doing this because if he can take advantage, then I'll have a lot of... Yes, okay. I see your message. And now, wait, can I go e4? E4, knight takes, bishop takes. I can take this knight. I believe it works. Wait. So, how about this? Knight takes, rook takes. Rook takes it is probably. Yeah. Probably it is rook takes. Wait, what? I didn't see the check, but still this is controlled. And since this is controlled and he doesn't have this check, that means I'm getting this piece. Oh, does he have this move? Don't tell me that. Wow. That's my mistake. I didn't see this deep here. Okay. Uh-oh. All in? I'm not even sure what this move does. Probably threatens bishop g5. That's its function. I just played this move on instinct. He doesn't even let me do that. Probably bishop d3, temporarily stopping some of his tricky stuff. Oh, no. He might have some checkmate ideas. Let's see. Yeah, I get it, what he's trying to do, but... how do I do this? Rook b1 is a move that I desperately need. He has to go bishop f6. What? No. I can win his queen. Here? But now I'm not obliged to stay on the path. Oh, point one. Point one. Point one. Point one. No, no, no. I don't play OTB. Um, the plan was to play OTB, but what happened was in 2020 during COVID. Nice. During COVID, what happened was, I sent an email to chess.com that I was planning to play OTB seriously, um, to get a title, and it's going to be lockdown, and you never know how long the lockdown will be. So they added me as a coach for a while, and I got decent reviews from my students, and then they accepted me as a long-term coach officially. And then after that, my schedule has been, I have to awake in the night time. So to play a tournament, especially one tournament is not enough. You have to play a lot of tournaments to get a title. For that, I need to take a break of 6 months to 1 year, because otherwise you break the momentum. If you just play one tournament and then after 10 days or 5 days you're back home, and then once again you have to change your sleeping routine for the lessons, you know it. So to keep it, I have to to make it work, I have to play for 6 months, 1 year, and I have not gotten the chance to take 1 year break. Rapid game, yes, please make sure it's unrated. You need to get a coach. Let's play a quick game. A rapid game. Yes, please make sure to make it unrated. And I'm streaming live on YouTube. If you want me to create a video, and if you're going to watch it on YouTube entirely, I'm planning to create a content as well. So we'll use YouTube, we'll use Twitch for live streaming. YouTube is also, I'm streaming live on YouTube right now as well, but we can use YouTube to post videos for instructive purposes, and if you want me to create a video on using your games, just send me like 5 games and I can create, say, 15-minute 20-minute video explaining you the key points from those games. Okie dokie. Okay, yes. OTB, good idea for sure. H6. You're trying to play e4 pawn break. I get it. I believe this is a move. Bishop back to e7. I know it's passive, but that's part of opening prep. Not the exact way, the way I've played it, but it is a move in the opening preparation. Yeah. Okay, trade. Oh, it doesn't work. I thought I had some tricks. Okay. It doesn't work. You're planning to attack me in the center, so I've started a flank push. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. You're dictating what I have to do in this case. Bishop e6. Knight c5. Not good for me. Bishop d7. Knight c5. Queen d6. Yeah, that might be playable. Yeah. You're doing good, I must say. Yep. I didn't go live on YouTube. I thought I was live streaming on YouTube. Wait, knight takes d7, but it allows me a check. And then the rook falls. Yeah, but there is this check. Good game. I thought I went live on YouTube, but I'm not live on YouTube. And you can see what the key takeaway from this game is. The key takeaway from this one is that opening wise you did well. Opening wise you got a perfectly playable position. You know, I didn't like bishop e6 and the engine says bishop e6 is the best move. Because of this, and then this. The same thing that happened in the game. Yes, The only takeaway from this should be, yes, you missed rook hanging. Yes, you should have traded the knights. I agree. The thing is, it's in the thought process. You know it. You're tactically very good. Especially for OTB, if you want to note it down. And it's quite simple, but you have to do it on every move. And that is, whenever you're capturing a piece, do not expect automatic recaptures. And always look for their checks first in response. You're capturing a piece and it's not a check. You could make a very simple rule. Doesn't matter what you're playing, always look for checks first from them, and then captures, and then threats. So always expect multiple responses from them, or you should say always check all of their forcing responses before you make the move. You know it, but you just have to do it more number of times. Yeah. So this is very, very important. Make sure to do that. In the meantime, I'll try to get a quick game in here. 2500. Yeah, I seen the check, but I forgot my rook was hanging. Oh, you had seen the check? Yeah, then definitely remembering the details of the position. But at the end of the day, you know it. You know the process. You're strong. Knight d2. What? What is he doing? If he goes a6, I have to keep the bishops. Let's win his bishop here. His knight is not very well placed on d7, so it's not worth trading. Oh no, 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 this should not be good. But I don't know how to take advantage of it. Probably this move works. I'm not going to give up my beautiful bishop. Both my bishops are beautiful. Yes. I'll go for the pawn. It's a positional edge. I'll just continue to make moves. That's the plan. I'll continue to eye for this. I'll continue to eye for this. I'll continue to eye for this. Of course, this is a blunder right away because I have knight takes e6. You see the tactics, pal. You know it, what my plan is. He goes knight f5. This should be enough. Okie dokie. So I seen the check cause my knight would be hanging too. I should had just went knight to b3. Yeah, knight b3 protects the pawn. You're right. Yeah, that would have protected my pawn exactly. Yep, that's how it is, pal. That's how life is. Let's capture this and win the exchange. Probably is better. f4. I hope I'm not blundering some crazy stuff. What is he threatening? The rook? Anything else? Don't see it. The knight is attacked. But is it enough? I don't know if it's enough. His knight is hanging. Yes. Here, it looks dodgy, honestly. Does he have some shenanigans like this, check, and then check, then check, 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 check for infinity? You know, I'll just keep it safe. I don't want complications. Keep it safe. Protect the pawn. No complications. And oh, he's quite stubborn. I need to protect this way. Oh my god. Somebody save me here. Oh no, what am I doing? He has this move now. What on earth I'm doing? This threatens mate. This threatens entry. I hope there is no shenanigans happening here, because his bishop is missing. Pins the rook. G5. G5 allows me to go in. Oh yeah. Here. He'll sacrifice the exchange, I know. So I won't do it that quick. Okay. What is he threatening? Something here. I'll just avoid tricks. You never know. Yeah. Wow. Good game. Yes, I can help you for sure. Please tell me, what questions do you have? I'm here whenever I'm streaming. Once in a while, we can play a training game as well. I'm here for sure. For sure, bro. No, I haven't started 7 months ago. I've started many years ago. Many years ago. Way before COVID. Way before 2020. In 2020, they added me as a coach. In 2020 April. Yeah. It requires a lot of pattern recognition, a lot of opening preparation, especially after you have crossed 2000. Uh-oh. That's no good. I have to take it. Yes. Tempo. No, it says June, but check out my... Oh, are you checking on the phone? I have put my link to my coach profile. Check Dark Knight Attack. DARK KNIGST ATTACK. Dark Knight Attack. That account was created in 2019 April, and I've been playing chess before that. Uh-oh. This one is my alt account. Here. And you see these plans that I'm playing right now. This is pure past analysis, past experience. Uh-oh. Probably I have to go for this. Hitting this pawn. He is protecting it, but I get this move to go knight b3, fork. But you have to make sure to save your opening preparation. Otherwise, it can get tricky. You'll need to work way more if you don't save your analysis well beyond 2000. That's definitely my top advice. Save your learnings. Play the improvements. You know the improvements. You analyze the game and then you know what your improvement is. The engine shows that. I believe I have this move. No. That's not how it works, pal. Wait, does he have this move? Shoot. Oh, come on, it's a draw. I know it's a draw. I know it's a draw. I'll just play on for a while. You know, let's draw. Yeah, good game. 2600. Yes, on my coach. My highest is 2750, but yes, 2700, 2600, you could say. November 18. I'm 950, but I'm gonna try to get 2200. Your count says June. Yes. That's how it is, pal. Make sure to save your analysis. I'll highly recommend that. Save it. Save the improvements. Understand the position. Save the understanding. Save the learning. That's what the top players do. Oh, mouse slip. Oh, this is Grunfeld line where they take, then they take the pawn. This is, once again, you see, this is opening preparation. You can't analyze all the things in the opening. You have to know it. I used to do the exact same thing that you're doing. Relying on tactics completely. This is a move. But tactics work when you get a good position. And for good position, you need to know the opening lines. And of course, positional understanding. Yeah, let's do this. He can have this pawn any time of the day. Yeah, pal, you can have that. I've no problem with that. D5, rook here. Takes. Is fine. He takes. I'll take this one. And then his b2 pawn is hanging. And we have this active bishop, improvement, development, 3 viewers. Tell me who has not followed here. Wait, knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes. Oh wait, it works, right? Just trade it. He takes the knight. Loses the exchange minimum. Yep, that's the advantage of good development. King e2. Wait, do I even need to do that? Do I have good development? But after this move, he blocks with something, and that's no good for me. Should I just steal this thingy? Should I maintain the pressure? That's a very difficult question to answer. Alright. I'll go here. And the pressure is gone for the moment. Check. Check. Trade. He does have a long-term passed pawn. You know, trade the queens as well. To access this, he needs to go here. Then my king is safe here. Otherwise, here is met by this. That's fine. I believe it all worked out. It's all good. I know the Job of London by heart too. You played the opening right last game. Actually, remember, as you go higher in the rating table, knowing the first few moves is not enough. You need to know more. Say Google says Job of London has, 10 moves in any variation of Job of London. That's not enough. These days, players have analyzed so deeply, you won't believe in some of my games how deeply they have prepared, like 20 moves deep. Oh shoot. Oh, now I have h6, but still he gets this move. Uh-oh. No good, no good. I believe still it works. So you have to save your opening. Just playing the opening right for first 5 moves at 2000 might not be enough. I'm telling you. I know people who are around 1800 and to them I have to make them practice like 15 moves deep opening theory. In the same opening, multiple lines, and they have to save the opening prep. I don't want to flag him, I want to outplay him. How does he attack from here? He needs to work hard. He'll go knight back. I'll get this. Tempo. I didn't see that. I have to play fast now. Okay. So study like 20 lines each into the opening. Well, actually, you can't say how deep you need to know. On average, yes, 10 plus for sure. But play the games on chess.com, 10 minutes time control if you like it, or 15 minutes if you like rapid, 30 minutes if possible as well, and play the games and save it properly. Create openings. How many openings you need to study? Anything that your opponents play, anything that's a problem. Anything that's a problem. Any variation. If you look at my opening repertoire, I don't know. I have like More than 100 studies, chess.com or chessbase, any study, hundreds of, and in every study there is, let's say, 30 to 50 chapters. Just keep it simple. Remember, it doesn't matter how many openings you need to study. The real question is what your opponents are playing, what you're facing is what matters. If you play 2 openings or 10 openings, remember at the end you want to win. That's why you study openings. So any opening that they play that you don't know how to play against it, you want to know your response. You see? And actually in future there will be other things to talk about, like how to remember your opening preparation and stuff. But to start out, in chess.com there is an option to create a library. In library you can save your opening preparation. Yeah, so at the end it just depends on what your opponents play. Did you know how to play against that opening? Did you perform well? Then probably you might not need to study that opening right now. But any variation that posed problems, you want to know about it. Otherwise, if your opponent plays it over the board, and then after the opening, then we'll talk about how to manage clock in over the board tournament. Okie dokie. I believe I know this line. Wait, do I have? He's planning to castle. Let's go here. My plan is simple. Please take it. Just take it. Take it, I'll trade, take away the castling rights, and I'll go here. This is, once again, you see, this is opening preparation. My bishop's hanging, but he couldn't take it because I had a fork. So first I'll take here, and then I have this. Now he's toast. He just... Oh! It happens. That's life. Uh-oh. I have to flag him now. Flagging skills on. Oh, come on. What did I do? What did I do just now? It happens. That's life. He might have f6. I'm planning to go a4 on the next move. That was hurt. Some opening people destroy me. That's what hurts. Oh, there you go. There you go. You want to be ready against their opening prep. Oh shoot, I messed up. Yes, I know what he's trying to do. That's the problem. I know everything, and that's why I didn't win. That's the problem with knowing. I'm kidding. Knight c4 and then knight b6. Hitting his rook and the pawn. Probably his rook is not trapped. I was going to say probably his rook is trapped, but it is not trapped. It can go to these two squares. Threatening checkmate. So, you know, just casually threatening checkmate. Casually threatening checkmate. Yeah, he's forcing a trade. That is not good. I'll take it, no choice. Take it, push it. Let's see if it works out. I have 2 pawns for the piece for now. Let's see if the 2 pawns are enough. I doubt it. Probably he'll just... How do I do this? If I capture, he has bishop c5. You know, let's do it. I lose. I have to complicate the game. If I won't do it, I'm toast. I'm threatening his bishop. So if he takes here, my plan is to take the queen, then go bishop f4. And I was hoping I would have something. This buys me time to do this. Clock. Oh my god. Five seconds. Flagged. When did you first start chess streaming? Actually, I started to stream in 2022 November, but then once again I got overbooked on my website and I had to yeah, I had to go back to the lessons. Then once again 2023 I tried. This is the third time I'm trying to stream. Oh, there's a brilliancy in this one. But actually, the key thing I just wanted to show you is, see, this is prep. Knight d5, he can't take the bishop because I have this. And then I thought, it's game over, you know? I'll start the new game. And here, I took it, I was hoping he would take with the bishop, fork. So I just didn't follow my own rule. And that was that, look at all their forcing options, and this is a check, there's a capture, and he could capture this way, protecting. Whenever pawn moves, always check the lines that are being opened, and we could see that, just that it was laziness. We didn't calculate this pretty well. So what we had to do, knight c7 first, king here, and then bishop takes. And if he takes back, then he loses the rook, and if he takes this, then just play chess. He can't castle, he's toast. He's toast. Nice. Alright, new opponent. Slovakia. Let's see how this one goes. Knight f3. d4. Develop. a3 is one of the opening prep here. They all played this move. Can't remember how it goes. Probably that's a move here, and then knight e4 to go c4, kick the knight. You see, you need to know the moves, otherwise in the opening you can get easily caught in their opening preparation and they will have a better position from the get-go. But it depends whom you're playing. If you're not playing super strong opponents, if they're not above say 1000, 1200, you don't need to know a lot of openings. Bishop f4, rook b6, but then rook d1 is a little bit in a tricky spot. Hey, 4 viewers, welcome to the stream. Anyone new to the stream, make sure to follow and say hi in the chat. What? Oh, b4, he has rook takes b4. Also pawn takes is something to talk about. I need to retreat. And that's fine. I have 2 beautiful bishops, so I'm happy with my position, even though I couldn't remember my opening preparation. What? If I do this? Yes. But wait, what do I need to keep here? Do I need to keep the bishops? Bishop here, bishop takes, rook moves. Bishop goes all the way back. That bishop is quite strong and I don't know what this bishop is doing on e5. So I better take this one. And then the question is, where do I castle? It looks risky, but I'll castle this way. And the reason is, he doesn't have pieces going after my king. You see, his bishop is blocked by its own pawn. That's the key reason behind castling on this side of the board. Yeah, but I don't see the threat. Probably I have to start with this waiting move, king b1. Yes, I get what he's trying to do, but there is always a but. Knight e4, he gets bishop f6. Oh, and he's playing fast. Here. He might try queen a5 or queen a6. King a2 just as a prophylaxis. b3. Now my knight can move. Knight e4. He has this move, but I'll sack the exchange. Oh, he's trying to flag me. That's not good. Not good, my friend. Don't go for the flag. If I flag, then it's fine. If you flag, it's not fine. Okay, alright. All well. All well, knight d6. Why so fast, my friend? Here. If he goes here, we have knight here, and then he takes, we take with the queen. Uh-oh. Blunder. Blunder alert. Blunder alert. And this threatens checkmate kind of thingy. Checkmate. The highest point I beat was 2400 because it was pretty easy getting to 1950. Oh, it's not easy to get 1950. But yes, you have achieved almost 2000 in 2 months. That's impressive, I must say. And regarding this game, I need to check before accepting the rematch that in this position, after e takes, knight takes, yes, in this position, probably I'm not supposed to. Oh, now the engine is catching up. It says knight takes c6 is one of the top moves. The point is, you give them a weakness and continue to attack it. This is a very simple strategy that you can apply in the games, pal. Just give them a weakness and continue to put pressure on their weakness. That's it. Throughout the game, sooner or later, a human will collapse. Yeah. Yeah, I had to play like this. Then he blundered at the end. Yeah, okay, good. Anyone new to the stream willing to play? And of course, we can play the rematch one more time. Checkmate Assassin, a quick game if you would like. And anyone new to the stream watching, you know what you have to do. Just go ahead and follow. Our target is 10 followers, that's it. For the time being. And then the new target will be 1 trillion. Easy targets, right? Now, once again, beautiful bishops. You see, we are team Dark Knight, but we also like our bishops. I saw that. No, I didn't see that. Yeah, d5. That is not good. And actually he can take here. Shoot. Can he? No, he cannot. Because trade, and then I had a check, an intermezzo check. He didn't have time to play his desired move. Bishop c5. So we have a pawn weakness this time. You know, it's called IQP. Wait, no, that's not how it works, pal. Bishop d6. And I'll try to aim my bishop towards this part of the board. Simple chess. Knight e4. My knight's plugged in quite well. I'll send after if nobody playing you. Yes, sure. That's a good plan. F5, you see, plug the knight on an outpost. Theoretically, it is not an outpost because you see it can get kicked by the pawn, but temporarily it is an outpost. And what this move does, I don't know. Wait, do I have this move? Bishop takes, king takes, queen h4, king g1, queen f2, king h2, queen h4, king. Knight g3 at the end. Wait. This move is stopped right away, so bishop takes, queen check, king moves. Check, king moves, rook f6. You know, I just have to do this. If I don't do this, I'll regret forever. So how do I continue now? Oh, do we keep it simple and just nab this piece? I didn't see that honestly, but you know, luck favors the brave. My plan was rook f6 and then go here. How long do you stream for? Well, actually I've started to stream once again recently, and there's no preset schedule, but just keep the notifications on YouTube and on Twitch, and whenever I go live. And if you have free time, please make sure to join in. Yeah, I get it, pal, but that's not enough. So there's this check, or this one to be more precise, winning the knight. And if he takes this, we take the knight with check, another check, and pick up the bishop. So he has to play that. He understood the point, but oh, he's hitting my queen. And clock. Oh shoot, clock. Wait, what am I thinking? Wait, I'm thinking, right? If he takes the rook, and I have to take it, I have no choice. Oh shoot. Clock. 55 seconds. I don't want to get flagged. I like flagging people. I don't like getting flagged. Oh. No. Clock. Here. 13 seconds. Dang it. 13 versus 31. Not good. I know I'm going to win, but you have to act like you're so nervous, even though your heartbeat is completely normal. Here. Check. Here. Take. Check. Here. Checkmate. There you go. Alrighty. Good game, pal. Yay. Yeah, that was fun, for sure. It's good to find humans. And by the way, this is not my opening preparation. I was just playing this opening. Because there are some openings that you don't need to study a lot and still you can make moves. But I would say the key thing for me would be, or for him would be, yeah, that knight plugging in the center. Alright, let's go. E4. I'll play the French defense this time. Oh, trading is a very, very smart strategy if you want to avoid a lot of opening preparation, but also this is a little bit drawish. So there's give and take. Yes. You know, there's a grandmaster who says never play f6, and he's right. But there are exceptions to the rule. Knight f5. We're just trading the knight for the bishop. More pressure on the bishop. Yeah. I'm getting outplayed. I'll play here, protecting the knight. Let's see how you would like to continue. Wow, Juniao, welcome to the stream, pal. Queen c2, he's putting more pressure. Somebody save me. You know, I'll go back. There's a strategy. You know about the good and bad bishops? I want to trade my bad bishop. And that is the light squared bishop. And his light squared bishop is good bishop for him. So, just saying, I'm happy trading my white bishop. Yes. More development. Now I have the good bishop, because the dark bishop is the good bishop here. Based on the pawn structure. You know how to know which bishop is the good bishop. You just check the pawn structure, especially the central pawns. If the pawns are opposite to the color of your bishop, then your bishop is the good bishop. Should I go all in? You know, it might look crazy, but this might be a move. The plan is pretty simple. Just go g4. That's it. And what do I get after g4? This pawn. h3 is a move here. Then h5. Probably h5 is not needed. After h3, I'll just go here, and then the game continues like it does. I've given him this square in that position though. Oh, direct assault. Direct assault. It's a direct assault, pal. Threatening checkmate. This is called direct assault. And there is also a saying, a knight on f8, there is no checkmate. I want to test it out right now. Let's see if knight on f8, there is no checkmate. Is solving a lot of puzzles the most important thing for improving chess playing? In the beginning, yes, that's what I did. To hit 2000, I just solved a lot of puzzles, and then I started to work on the openings. And you have to solve the puzzles the right way. If you're solving the puzzle the wrong way, it might not be beneficial. And the right way is, first you have to have the position in your head clearly, and you have to play all the variations if possible. I used to write down all the variations of the puzzles that I would solve, and then check it out with the engine. What is he threatening with this move? Just bringing more buddies to the attack. That's his plan. It's okay. It's okay. Wait, if he's not careful, I might have tricks. I might have tricks. But you know it. What? We can solve puzzles if you'd like. Anyone willing to solve puzzles? We can solve puzzles. I've started to stream, and I have a very simple rule this time. I'll continue to play my games, like I usually do, whenever I have time. And if you guys are here in the chat and you want to do something, that would be in my top priority list. And only then I'll think about my games. At least we'll play a game together, or do a puzzle or two together, or if you have a question, and then I'll go back to my games. Wait, I thought his knight was running out of space. Say we go here first, then go h6. Where does his knight go to after that? Because this one is under control. This one's controlled. This one under control. Oh, he has this move. I didn't see that. If I take it, he can take this knight. Shoot. Yeah, his knight can go to e6. I didn't see that. I thought his knight was trapped. Oh, if he picks this path, then this path. I don't see any problems simply taking. And then taking this one. Elo Chess. Thanks, Chess puzzles or Elo Chess puzzle. What do you recommend more? I used to use Chess Tempo, but right now both are good. Chess.com and Elo Chess. I can't recommend one over the other one. I'm a coach on Chess.com. Just guess. What do you think I'm going to recommend? But honestly, both are fine. Yeah, I can't take this pawn, I know. Just move the queen, that's it. If you have a game to analyze, you can send me a game to analyze as well. Or if you want me to create a video, a YouTube video regarding one of the games, I'll create a YouTube video. Remember, you are top in the priority list. If you will watch the video, I'll create the video. If you like the stream, I'll stream. Because I've been doing lessons for like past 5 years. I'm planning to switch to full-time streaming, or half streaming, half lessons. You know, it might work in percentage, 80% streaming, 20% lessons, but definitely I want to stream more, do YouTube more. A little bit less one-to-one lessons. Because then you get to connect with a lot of people at the same time. And then a lot of people benefit from what you say. That's the point. That's the entire goal. Monetization of the channel and all other stuff like number of followers, everything's fine. At some point you have to pay the bills, so monetization is good, but at the end of the day, the priority list is you guys right now. Yeah, I'll just pre-move. Good game, pal. Well fought. And if you have a puzzle to solve together, you can send me a puzzle. Okie dokie. That was a good game, for sure. Once again, Chess Assassin, you did quite well. What I'll do is, for a moment, I'll pause the stream and then I'll get back, say, after an hour. Okay? So that... Thank you so much. And yes, I'll be streaming once again, say after 30 minutes, 1 hour. Just keep your notifications on. If you'll have time, make sure to join. And if you have a game to analyze or a puzzle to solve, just send it to me on my chess.com account. Okay? So add me on chess.com, send it to me, and I'll be back after some time. And then I'll be streaming once again. And this is New Year's Eve. It's 1923 right now, 7:30 in the evening. I'll stream for a few hours for sure. So see you in a moment. For now, bye bye. See you in a moment. Say within an hour. Okay? See you.